We're back with House Call. How much younger do you wish you looked? 13 years younger. That's the average for women, according to a recent survey by the American Society of Plastic Surgeons. But forget the facelift. The majority seeking a younger looking face wants something less dramatic. Elizabeth Cohen now with some new treatments that might help.
Trish, hi. You can come on back.
40-something single mom Trish Glazer isn't ready for a facelift, but is ready to look younger.
I hope that the fillers are going to take away the shadows that I don't like and a couple of the lines that I'm not happy with, and that I'll leave here just looking really great for my age.
Can you tell me what's bothering you today?
This is what's bothering Glazer. Wrinkles around her nose and mouth. She wants them filled in or plumped up. And cosmetic dermatologist Dr. Airan is using new facial fillers to do it. One, Radiesse, a synthetic material recently approved by the FDA. Another, JUVÉDERM, which contains a substance naturally found in our bodies. Until now, Restylane was the dominant player in the filler market.
Not everyone's ready for surgery at a certain age, but it's less of a commitment to come in and get an injectable filler.
Fillers are often used on those lines from your nose to your chin called nasolabial folds, and on the frown lines, around the mouth, and the lips. While results are immediate, they usually last just 4 to 6 months. That's why some beauty junkies are excited about Artefill, billed as the first permanent filler. It's composed of tiny beads wrapped in collagen, but doctors warn it's not a good choice for first-time users.
My recommendation would always be to do something that's of a shorter duration, 6 months or a year, prior to moving to something that's long-lasting or permanent.
But remember, whatever filler you choose, insurance won't pay for it, and it can get very expensive. One visit can cost hundreds, even thousands of dollars. While known side effects are minimal, experts warn it's not as straightforward as plump and go.
It's really a buyer beware situation with these products because they go through a different process of approval than drugs do.
In less than 30 minutes, Glazer was sold. She thought she looked fresh, with, if anything, her wallet, not her face, showing fatigue. Now, as we mentioned, facial fillers can be very expensive, which means that they're lucrative for doctors. We've even heard now that dentists and gynecologists are getting into the act of giving people these shots. So who do you look for? What you want to look for is a certified plastic surgeon or a cosmetic dermatologist. You want someone who gives these shots all the time, not just as a side business. You also want to ask if the facility where you're going to be getting the shots can handle emergencies, because sometimes things do happen and you want to make sure that you're at a place that can handle something happening. Now, another thing to keep in mind is that you will have some swelling along the injection sites when you get these fillers for a couple of days, for 2 or 3 days. So that means that you want to make sure that you don't have some big event planned for the next day. You want some time for your face to come back to normal, as it were. Sanjay?
And Elizabeth definitely doesn't need any of that stuff. I, on the other hand, I don't know, I'm going to have to get that checked out. Thank you, Elizabeth.